College of Winterhold. Yes. Well, we might as well ask what else is going on around town.
I don't deal with any college applicants these days, so don't bother. My days at the college are long behind me, but I prefer to stay close by.
You're with the college?
No. Gods no, not for years. I left Winterhold for some time, and returned to stay here at the inn.
Why would you live here at the inn?
I still have research that keeps me busy, and being here in Winterhold ensures I have access to former colleagues. Until next time.
I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind, will you?
Why set up shop here?
Wasn't by choice, I can tell you that. Options were in short supply. Ranmir and I grew up here, and nearly any money I make, he drinks away. Without the coin to pack up and leave, I decided to take to trading.
You get much business way up here?
Very funny. I'm sure you've noticed that Winterhold isn't exactly overflowing with people. So I'll sell whatever I can. If it's worth putting a price on, you can bet I'll do it. I've been burned a few times, made a few bad deals, but mostly I come out on top.
You said something about bad deals.
Yeah, it was stupid of me. I shouldn't have believed the story and just refused the trade. But I didn't, and now I'm stuck with this worthless junk.
What was the story?
Some line about this clothing in Ingol Barrow. He said it was worth more than its weight in gold if I took it back there. Something about placing it back in Ingol's chamber, I don't know. What was I thinking? Even if it were true, I'm not setting foot in some ancient tomb filled with who knows what.
I could look into it for you.
I don't even care anymore. You want to check it out? Fine. I'll sell you the thing for 50 gold, and then it's your problem. Fine, here you go. You get killed on account of this thing, it's not my fault. Got it? But I suppose if it does actually turn out to be worth something, let me know, will you?
Coral Dragon Claw.
Aye.
If there's anything you need, just let me know.
Rumors.
Have you heard about Aventus Aratina? He's a little boy, lives in Windhelm. They say he's been trying to get in touch with the Dark Brotherhood. Have you seen the Shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see. People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face. Make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
I believe it. I overheard something about a college.
That's right. College of Winterhold, just north of town. Hard to miss.
Okay, tell me about Winterhold.
I'm afraid there's not much to be said. Winterhold is hardly what it used to be. You can talk to Birna if you need to buy anything. She doesn't have much, but could certainly use the coin. And then there's our little inn. Most of the business we get is from folks here to visit the college, though even that's dried up some. Until next time.
I'm just trying to have a quiet drink here, alright?
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat.
Why is it so empty here?
You mean the inn or Winterhold? Suppose it's the same answer either way. Winterhold's fallen on hard times, to say the least. Most folk packed up and left years ago. A few of us are either too stubborn or too crazy to go, so we do our best to make a living.
Nice place you have here.
It's not much, but we get by. Very little money passes through Winterhold anymore. But if there's one thing you can count on, it's folks needing a drink now and then.
Better not.
Until next time.
Guess we're gonna be resting up here. I don't think I want to buy a room. You get a... What do you get? You get a resting bonus if you sleep. It's a experience points gain bonus.
Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. Kynesgrove this time.
Oh shit.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry.
Why are you out here?
I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here?
May I enter?
Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within?
I desire to bend the will of those around me.
Yes, the School of Illusion can be quite influential. Kings have risen to power because of it, and empires have been raised with it. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will.
Fine.
Excellent. The Mage Light spell is useful to any mage, not just those specializing in alteration. Can you cast one on the seal on the ground?
No, I can't. I don't know the spell.
No? Well, if you think you're capable of it, then I'd be happy to provide it to you for a mere 30 gold.
It's a bargain.
Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards
I'll buy
around
it.
Skyrim.
It's
They also sell spells.
instead of having the light circle you, you can fire it at a target. It's a good way to use light if you want to stay hidden yourself.
Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it.
I don't mind getting it at all.
Winterhold's glory days may lie behind. Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
Looks like this place has seen better days. Crumbling bridge? Across
No matter
what
what,
seems like a
the college
bottomless
will endure.
chasm. Well, not quite bottomless, but deep enough. Yeah, this does not look good. Are we going or not? Okay, I'm not waiting for you. Mirabelle Irvine.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor receive no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then welcome to the college.
I was told to come see you.
Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
Sure.
Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off.
Novice ropes of destruction. We would sacrifice a little bit of mana regeneration in order to bring destruction spell cost down. Probably a good idea.
Winterhold has been a fixture
They
in
don't look
Skyrim for
bad either.
thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
I guess we're
Our
getting
newest
guided
members are
tour.
housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
Oh, attainment. Guess this is where our sleeping quarters is.
Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
The alchemical ingredients. I'll take it. Azura and the Dark.
Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards.
Terribly small. Jesus Christ, she's small. Are you going somewhere?
You know, they say knowledge is its own reward.
So they say. I'm not so sure.
Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Knowledge itself isn't exactly a source of happiness. Sometimes you'd be much more happier if you wouldn't have known something in the first place.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's
You can see me?
absolutely necessary.
Of course I can see you.
Confound it all, I was quite sure I was invisible. Or at least transparent.
Which are the best illusion spells?
Oh my, that's quite a difficult question. Never underestimate the ability to influence others. Whether they're friends or foes, they're almost all susceptible to illusion spells. They can turn the tide of a battle in a moment's notice. There are also spells that help in avoiding conflict altogether. Invisibility is tricky to master, but exceptionally useful.
Is there college business I can assist you with?
There may be a matter in which your skills could be useful. The various points of focus for magic energies around the college have become polluted and need cleansing.
Alright.
Very well. These specially enchanted gloves will allow you to delve directly into the focal points for these energies. Go to each focal point and remove whatever impurities you may find there. Return the gloves to me when you have finished.
Okay.
Please exercise caution. This is not a procedure without possible consequences.
You know, they say knowledge is its own reward.
So, you wish to master the arcane
Do you
arts?
sell? Ooh. Better berserking spell. Level more than doubles. We have to have it, and I think it doubles the duration and might be an area of effect. So the duration doubling is the big thing. Frenzy 1000. And settle something back to him. Yes, but not much.
Well,
161. That's not a problem. We're not spamming these type of spells, so the higher cost is not a problem in any way. I sort of want to buy destruction training. Yeah, let's go to the first lesson. I think the high elf woman that we met when we entered the college is the destruction specialist.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
Not really sure. Something practical. Safety first. Something practical.
Is that so?
See, she agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with a demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells?
I already know it, and I already know how to use it.
Well, then this should be no problem at all for you. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go.
Lesser ward.
Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell, and keep it up. You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt
Fuck you, old man.
Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
Under Sarthal. Mystic tuning gloves. Cleanse the focal points of magical energies.
I have many important things on my mind.
I'll do that and head towards Sarthal. See if I can try to...
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely
No.
necessary.
I want to see if I can find the destruction magic specialist. I want to buy more training.
I can't wait to see who succeeds Mirabelle. I've no doubt she'll be promoted to Archmage at some point.
Any advice you can give me about destruction magic?
Certainly. Destruction spells come in different forms, each useful for various purposes. Concentration spells can be cast immediately, though they're weaker. Good for a tight spot and less costly if you miss. You'll also need to decide whether to devote yourself to a single type of spell. Focusing solely on flame spells will make them more powerful, but you may find yourself at a disadvantage against foes immune to fire.
But that's not true. That's the problem. There's no advantage in specialization. Because it doesn't come at a cost. You don't have to make a choice, you can take everything. That's one of the things that sort of annoys me in modern games, is that you can't make those
but I
choices.
won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge.
It's like everything is has to work equally well. So it's I understand that in competitive gaming, but it annoys me in other forms of gaming because it makes things dull and boring.
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Anything interesting? Flame cloak, that's not interesting. Cloak spells I suppose would be fine. They're basically an aura for 60 seconds, does damage. But it's more about if we would do melee. For now it's not that useful. Ice Storm, a freezing whirlwind that does 40 points of frost damage per second to health and stamina. This is more okay. The equivalent would be Chain Lightning, Fireball, and Ice Storm. Chain Lightning is the shittiest. It does the most damage, I think, but it doesn't really chain or jump to other people all that well. They basically have to be right next to each other for it to jump to another target. That makes it sort of worthless. Fireball, it's quite a bit cheaper, and it will affect a radius, no matter if there's a target there or not. The advantage I think there is that you don't have to hit the target to affect it. While with the chain lightning you have to actually hit something first. If you miss, it won't jump to the target. The fireball, if you miss, you'll still likely damage the target. Ice Storm I think is more like a shotgun type of thing. It fires a ball of cold. The problem there is the narrow passageway. I'm not sure if the ice storm goes through it or if it stops every time some part of the ball hits a wall. So I'm not sure how useful this will be. But it's good against melee guys because you don't care about the range and they'll come to hugging distance anyway. With this, they'll take damage, are slowed down, and their stamina is sucked out, so they can't use their more powerful special attacks. So something like a Frost Cloak and an Ice Storm probably protect you very well against melee attackers. I need to take the Fireball. We currently don't have any real ranged fire damage. Not sure if I'll take anything else. We can certainly afford it, but I don't think we can afford really to cast those spells yet. That doesn't mean we shouldn't buy them. I don't like Chain Light. Fireball, on the other hand, is always nice. Probably Ice Storm too. That's enough money wasted on spells for now. This is more like future-proofing our character. So if we level up and we don't have immediate access to new spells, we'll be still okay. Right.
Round.
Mystic Focal Point. We'll cleanse these and get going. Oh, I don't have the... Yes, I have the gloves. Greater Soul. We'll do these minor chores whenever possible. Big side missions.
You know, they say knowledge is its own reward.
Your focal points have been cleansed.
Yes, they have. I can feel the difference already. But, of course, I'm far more in tune with these sorts of things than most. Thank you. I appreciate your assistance.
They were Sarthal. There. Okay. Shouldn't be a tough trip for us. There's a benefit to trying to walk through it, even if we got quick trouble, because the point isn't just to get our own house there, it's to meet Holthier there.
You know, this is one of a very few places where you can receive a real education in the schools of magic.
This way we can make sure nothing delays him, if we clear the path. Should be a short trip. What is this?
This ends now!
Don't go setting the place on fire, okay?
What are you doing out here?
Some may find their inspiration tucked away in tomes, or by carousing in the cities. But I find it here, in the vast expanses of Skyrim.
Can you teach me about speechcraft?
Ah, well, after a little incident with a roguish lad and the daughter of a prominent Thane, well, let's just say, best not. Afraid not. But if you're serious about sharpening that tongue, you might try the Bard's College in solitude. Until next time.
What is that? Some kind of hostile coming our way. Ah.
Someone do something.
Something's wrong. My magic is regenerating at a ridiculous rate. +45 persuasion, +10. +25, 45 magicka for 2 hours. It's a sore strain magicka. So for 2 hours, I have a constant negative magicka drain. Negative meaning it's a gush of magic for 2 hours. Yeah, it's hard for me to spend my magicka fast enough. This is very good. It's the myth. Yeah, it's the cleansing of the focal point that has to be the cause of it. This is very good. For the next 2 hours, I think that's 2 hours in real time, we're going to have to try to find as much action as possible. We basically can't really run out of magicka during that time. So it's a great time for us to get some action. Usually we'll have to hold back like maybe 3 or 4 salvos. I don't think we have to hold back at all. So I guess this is more or less a taste of what you can do with a combat caster once you have the cost reductions down. Because for all practical purposes you can get it down to such a low level, get your mana regeneration up, that the combined effect means that you can pretty much keep casting without too much worry. And that's with more powerful spells than what we have. Requires a key. I guess we'll just have to wait for 12th tier. Until he arrives, I'll see if I can do something else. I don't want to waste a minute if I don't have to. I mean, with this, we can just breeze through places. We don't have to hold back, we don't have to sneak around. Actually, we shouldn't sneak around. It's a waste of time. This is probably once in a game opportunity. So I don't want to waste it. To some extent it's gonna be wasted because Tolkien is not gonna get his wrinkly old ass to Sarthal fast enough. Holy shit, a single hit and I'm dead. Ugh. So I have to be a little bit cautious. I do hope we get our level up soon. We have one big commissioning component before we can be a good destruction mage. It's that we don't really have the means to stop a melee guy from attacking us or even slowing him down. That has to change. Suppose we could use the fireballs too. I mean, we can. They're much more draining, but at the same time, the recovery rate is quite fast. We can spam quite the same way. But it's doable. Where is the old man? Take him for a while before he gets there. Maybe 2-3 minutes. Let's see if we can pick a few fights during that time. Iron. You can keep your iron for now. Instruction 41. Yeah, even with this level of magica regeneration, current spells are just too expensive. I'll need a little bit more stamina. Magica is... it's still too valuable. Impact. Most destruction spells will stagger an opponent when dual cast. This is what I wanted. Won't really help with the fireball situation, not now. But it'll mean that our firebolts, on the other hand, are very much affordable, and if melee guys come our way, we can stagger them a little bit, buying us time we need. Because during that stagger we can probably shoot at least once more, so if we get lucky at all, we can keep them well, stagger locked, I guess. Yeah, healing is... can't even bring down our magicka even a little. Take a couple more minutes for the old man to get there. So who are you? Ragged?
Oh, thank goodness. I've been wandering alone for so long I thought I'd never see another soul again.
What happened? What happened?
I was kidnapped by these bandits weeks ago. They locked me up in the towers near Mistwatch. I managed to pick the lock and slip out while the guards slept, but now I'm completely lost. Can you help me, please?
There's a town nearby in that direction. Do you need help getting there?
Oh, thank you. But I should be fine now that you've shown me the way. But those bandits have to be stopped. They're at Mistwatch. Here, let me show you on your map. If you can stop them, you'll be a true hero.
Now we know where Mistwatch is. I think I'll head back to Sarthal, even if we waste a little bit of time waiting for Tolkir there. I'm not gonna waste more than a minute. Because the other two guys weren't interested in coming here. I don't care, Toll Clear is the important one.
Good to see Skyrim still
Let's
has...
go.
All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious.
How much time do we have? 1 hour 47 minutes. Be able to go through 2-3 sites. Not too much fuss.
I find it hard to believe this excavation was approved.
Who knows what we...
Could you please fucking go away?
As
Stop
some of you may
fucking
know, Southall was one of the earliest Nord settlements in Skyrim. It was also the largest. Sacked by the elves in the infamous Night of Tears, not much is known about what happened to Southall. This is an exciting opportunity for us. Well, are there any questions before we begin?
What would you like me to do?
Ah, yes. Well, why don't you see if you can assist Arniel Gain? He's one of our scholars, here working on cataloging our finds. I expect he'd appreciate some help in locating any additional magical artifacts here in the ruins. Any enchanted items will do. The usefulness of the enchantment is irrelevant. If you find anything, the class can look it over. Now let's see. What shall we have the rest of you do? Brelina, my dear, why don't you search for warding magics?
Find Arniel Gain. Crap. Lol's Garnet. Okay. So this is where we need to go.
Don't touch anything!
Ulster sent me to help you.
What? Ah, yes, you. I remember you. You're going to help? That's fine. Just don't make a mess of my work. I've only looked through a portion of this section. You can look around in the chambers just north of here. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything.
Search for magical artifact. And the compass is showing us exactly where they are, so no searching needed. Enchanted ring. Enchanted ring. The ring. And ancient amulet.
What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right?
I seem to be trapped in here.
How in the world did that happen?
I pulled an amulet off the wall.
Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it?
Well, I could try eating it. That's what I do with everything else. Health increased by 20 points. Spell costs 3% less to cast.
Do you see that? Some kind of resonance. You and the wall. It must be connected to the amulet. Well, this is highly unusual and very interesting.
Okay. Follow Toll Clear.
Why in the world would this be sealed off? What is this?
Hold, mage, and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. You, mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care, and know that the Order is watching.
I swear I felt something rather strange just then. What just happened?
Some sort of ghost or apparition appeared and spoke to me.
I'm afraid I didn't see anything. Can you tell me more about what you saw?
It said something about danger ahead and the Psijic Order.
The Psijic Order? Are you quite sure about that? That's very odd. And danger ahead? Why, that doesn't make any sense at all. The Psijics have no connection to these ruins, and no one's seen any of their order in a long time. Perhaps we should take a look inside these coffins. Now, please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find?
What is the Psijic Order?
They were a group of mages with a history that predates the Empire. Very powerful, very secretive. No one's seen them in well over 100 years. They vanished, along with their sanctuary on the Isle of Artaeum. I have no idea what connection they'd have to this place. Mm-hmm. Prepared to defend yourself. Be prepared to defend yourself.
Oh my god. You're gonna keep repeating that.
I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at all these copies. I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at all these. Be prepared to defend yourself. Take care now.
Whoa. Ooh. Ooh. Mana gosh, oh my god. It's we basically don't have to really consider magic use at all if we're using this level of attack. That wouldn't I don't think that's that's not the biggest benefit. It's the ability to just stagger with an attack that is fairly easy and quick to repeat. So we have a single opponent, no matter at least a single opponent of this size and difficulty level. There's no way they can ever defeat us. They'll be just fucked. At the same time, our attacks aren't that powerful. Can't even take down a Draugr with a dual casted spell. They're the weakest. So we would encounter something truly powerful. Yeah, we would need this to be able to take care of them. Just don't have the ability to take them down otherwise. Well, eagle, snake, eagle, and web. There's a sarcophagus leaf here on the floor. Draugr skirt. Yeah, this is gonna take a few shots to take down. But yeah, we can still stagger it, so it won't make a difference. It'll never be able to get close to us. Powerful. This isn't exactly a totally fair comparison to the usefulness of the destruction. At least not now, because we don't have to pay for our ability to stagger. We can just do it. It's not quite this easy. We would not have the capabilities of maintaining a stagger after stagger after stagger. That can be obtained, but that's like the end game of destruction spells. It is not easy to reach that point. What's the catch? To do this in order.
I thought it high time I caught up with you.
Well.
Well now, would you look at that?
Not taking damage.
Nothing seems to work. Keep it busy. I'll try to drain some of its power.
Okay, I'll keep it busy. Feel free to do something about it though. Wait a minute, we do have it's a reward. Certainly should be it. It's an elemental. It has an elemental guard. Have to use some kind of other attack. Ooh, Ice Storm. This is gonna hurt. And now it's immune to ice. You son of a bitch. Direct Golders. Golder Amulet Fragment. Rite of Sealing. Be bound here, Uric, murderer, betrayer, condemned by your crimes against realm and lord. May your name and your deeds be forgotten forever, and the charm which you bear be sealed by our ward. New quest. Forbidden Legend. Investigate the cryptic massage.
This is utterly unique.
Staff of Uric Golders.
Be prepared to defend yourself.
What is this thing?
I have no idea. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. The Archmage needs to be informed immediately. He needs to see this for himself. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Savos Aran of this discovery? Please, hurry.
Let's see why not. A bit pressed for time so we don't waste our wonderful magic ability. But maybe well, where exactly do we need to go to investigate the cryptic message? Okay, we have to go to the college for that anyway, so we might as well talk to the Archmage at the same time. Dwarven Great Sword of Depleting. Does 40 points of magica damage. Oh, that's nice. Ice Form. Your Thum freezes an opponent solid. I suppose it's like a paralysis. Maybe. Just guessing. Something like that anyway. How much money do we have? Enough to buy more training. Inclined to go with destruction. The skill allows us access to better spells, but it also reduces cost of casting. Restoration is another thing. The restoration problem is more of a... the spells aren't all that interesting. There's nice perks we could have, but the spells themselves just don't do anything for me. I mean, we have like 100 points of health. So what does it matter if we have the ability to heal 150 points or 200 points with a single spell? They're all wasted on me. Holy shit. This guy isn't getting staggered. I need to run. Getting a bit too close for comfort. It's not the only one. A rat. Jesus Christ. I was worried for a rat. Can't really wait for daytime because of the limited amount of time we have before we lose the buff. 1 hour, 30 minutes. So yeah. We'll have to... I don't think we have the luxury to follow every step of the path laid out by this quest. We want to take opportunities to explore any site really that is of interest and comes our way. Because traveling takes time. Time wasted during this Managash. Okay, we need to speak to the Archmage.
You are relatively new here, are you not? I have noticed you, but we have not spoken.
No, we haven't.
Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Savos Arin, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college. Are we clear?
I need to speak to you about Sarthal.
Please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated. I have enough to deal with right now.
We found some sort of... no. We found something important in Sarthal and... well, we found something in Sarthal and Tolfdir thinks it is important.
Very well. I trust that you wouldn't be here were it not significant. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Tolfdir normally looks after your little group, yes? Since he's apparently occupied, and I will need to see this discovery for myself, I think perhaps you should begin researching the subject. Speak with Urag in the Arcanium. See if he's aware of anything that matches your discovery. And good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this will be helpful.
Mage Light Staff. In the books. Okay, we'll investigate the cryptic message and speak to Uragroshab. And we'll end it there. Decide where we want to go next. If we don't have any nearby good places, I'll just start walking toward our mission objectives and visit locations on the way. Oh, they're both here. Lost Legends. Investigate Golder Legend. Exactly to do. Folgenthor Crypt. I suppose we could head west. Certainly places along the way that we could visit.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance?
I need to learn about something we found in Sarthal.
I know what you want. Word travels fast around here. Discovered some big mystery, huh? Well, you don't even need to ask. No, I don't have anything for you. Not anymore, anyway.
You don't have anything that can help?
I said not anymore. Orthorn stole a number of books when he ran off to Felglow Keep to join those summoners. Some kind of peace offering. I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant information. If you want them, you'll have to talk to Orthorn.
Who is this Orthorn?
He was an apprentice here at the college. Not very skilled, but got involved with a group of mages who took a liking to him. When they left, he took off after them. Stole supplies and books from the college. I suppose as a way to ingratiate himself.
Doesn't anyone care that Orthorn stole things from the college?
Not enough to bother with. Archmage Aaron's approach to these things is just to let them sort themselves out. Although now it looks like you'll be doing the sorting. Good luck with that.
Well, thanks. Okay.
Fight.
So, Felglow Keep. Which is where? There. I don't think I want to go after mages. Mages never require you to have a gush of magic anyhow. It's the things with a lot of hit points, so I think I'll head towards Falconfor. Our carry weight limit is only half there. We can certainly afford to just go on an exploration trip.
You there. I have questions for you. You were in Sarthal, yes? It has come to my attention that something was found there.
Yeah, just informed the Archmage.
I am well aware. Tolfdir is still in Sarthal, is he? I shall be expecting a full report from him when he returns.
Yeah, thanks for sharing, but why are you telling me this? It's not like I can give orders to Tolfdir. Why does it even matter to you?
Something was discovered in Sarthal that was significant enough that Tolfdir sent a new member of the college, alone, to deliver word. That sounds precisely like the sort of thing that should matter to everyone, especially me. Thank you for your help. You may go now.
I'll end things here. Maybe I'll see if I can get more destruction training. As long as it's below 51, it's affordable. Then the cost will jump drastically. Then if it gets above 75, it jumps drastically again. It's few hundreds now, it'll go well above 1,500. Then it'll probably go
Mirabelle does a fine job as Master Wizard, I suppose.
above 4,000.
Still, there's always room for improvement. I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Not seeing anything particularly interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Hardly matters. If we get to the 50, destruction 50, we can probably get something interesting again on the destruction line. That's not important. Important thing is that you buy some training. I can't exactly wait for morning. It's about midnight. Don't want to waste the mana gush. We have 1 hour 23 minutes left, so during that time we'll try to get as much things done as possible. Basically try to find as much trouble as possible and blast it to bits.